ADR, this is King Black, and this is part 2 of Trials and Tribulations of a Lion King. So, anyways, as I was stating, I was constantly, ever since the first day of being in the nation, of fighting against the stereotypes. You know what I'm saying? Expected to perform acts of violence or to perform illicit activity. But at the end of the day, man, when you look deep down within yourself, ain't nobody really trying to spend 30, 15, 20 years in jail, man. Ain't nobody trying to spend their productive years away from family and friends, from their significant others and their kids. This is like I told you, man. When you go into prison, you go to jail, man, that's a time machine where you're slowly forgotten about. And by the time you get out, everything's changed, and you gotta work. You gotta claw back your way into society. You gotta climb even harder up that hill because basically it's like you're a kid again, man. Technology has evolved, the people has evolved, the lifestyle has evolved. Things that mattered back when before you went in no longer matter. Territory has changed. Lines have been drawn elsewhere. This life isn't easy, it isn't always fun. But for those that choose to live it, this is life, man. I never ever regret being a Lion King, no matter how much it has costed me. And because of those sacrifices that I have made, it also helps drive me continue to do better and be better every single day. Because when I had nothing and nobody, I still had the nation. I still had the pride behind my name. I still had the words of our Constitution, the positive message laid down by our leaders to live by. Everybody's main goal out there listening to this should be get your education so you get yourself a good job. In a way it's true, where there's a will, there's a way. There's always a way, man, to get education. You might think that you're not smart enough. You might think you don't have the money, man. There's community colleges out there. There's special tutoring programs to help you get ready. There are so many things out there, man. You just gotta take a chance, man. It might not be the most popular thing. People might make fun of you just because you're trying to better yourself. But at the end of the day, the only one paying your bills is you. But working hard, providing a life, eventually if you want to and you want to have kids and a family, that's more important than trying to live up to a stereotype and ending up 6 feet below ground or facing 25 to life. How many of these people out here unintentionally, right, have had to, in the course of, selling whatever they're doing out there in the streets, had to take somebody's life and they get picked up. And then now they're facing murder, right? Had they never put themselves in that situation to be selling that stuff, they would have never been put in that situation necessarily to have to defend themselves in a deal gone wrong, right? So, no matter if you're involved in that game or not, like I said, I'm not, you still face danger, man, because everybody knows what colors means, and there's always these rivalries, man. But if you make it a point that for you and yours, you're not going to get involved in that, the beef should cut down significantly, because they don't see you as a threat to that business because you're not involved in it. By all means, if you belong to an organization that all you want to do is that, and you want to live life moment to moment, when life is so precious, you should be trying to get every second that you got, because we never know when it's our time, and this pandemic has shown us that. Then by all means do you. But for me, I'm trying to reach old age, man. I'm trying to be around outside with my grandkids. That should be everybody's goal. I should be one of those old men talking with friends over a cup of coffee, man. And a lot of us that are involved in this lifestyle can't really say when we get to old age, if they make it, are going to have those same friends that they grew up with. So a lot of people have passed away in this fight of colors versus colors. Black and gold versus blue. People versus folks. You know what I'm saying? Black and gold never folds, you know? But at the same time, there's always a time and a place, man. People are out here too serious. You got people killing each other, like I've said many times over my previous video, over Instagram posts, over Twitter. Perceived disrespect. Then you want to go on Instagram Live, basically broadcasting your location. Of course, you just made yourself an easy target because they know what you look like, but you don't know where the threat is coming from. It's called being smart. It's called operational security, son. Why you think 6ix9ine out there with all the bodyguards? Everybody knows what 6ix9ine looks like. But if he was around here like Deadmau5 or something wearing a mask all the time, ain't nobody gonna know what 6ix9ine truly looks like if he had tattoos covered and all that, so he can basically skirt undercover, you know? But nah. When you rock the boat and you create so much attention, whether it be positive or negative, you're always gonna have enemies, man. Evil always seeks to snuff out the good. Nobody's trying to learn these lessons too late, man. Look at what happened to Tookie Williams, man. Too late in life, when it was already too late, did he learn that the stuff that he was involved in truly didn't matter in the big picture. And by then, no amount of celebrity attention could stay his execution. You know what I'm saying? He passed away, but his positive message towards the end of his life remains. You know, we're meant for something greater, man. Remember when we were all kids once in the playground, we never saw somebody's race, somebody's gender, somebody's color, man. We were just kids playing with other kids. Somewhere along the line we forget that and we create this division. Everything becomes life or death, every decision. Can't even go to the gas station in some neighborhoods because somebody walk up right behind you and put one in the back of your dome. Just because you're wearing the wrong color, man. That's why I say, if you live right and people get to know your lifestyle, people get to know that y'all don't be about that, things tend to simmer down, man, because you're not involved in so many beefs. At the end of the day, a lot of these beefs revolve around the drug game and the money that comes with it. That fast money that don't last, and all it takes is 1 second for them cops to get that ass. That's what I like to say. Because you got to be lucky and smart all the time. But they only got to be lucky once. Or your rivals only got to be lucky once. And then everybody grieves for you for a good month, 2 months. But eventually, man, your name just becomes graffiti on the wall. Nobody remembers who put that there or why. You know, so I'm trying to be that one, like I said, on the other extreme of that Antonio Fernandez message of grow up, grow out, and be there and say, hey, you can still live that life, be part of the organization, not be involved in these things and still make it, still be active, still rep. You know, make no mistake about it, a lot of people got respect for Antonio Fernandez. He's just doesn't have an active position in the hierarchy anymore. Versus somebody like me, who's still active within the nation, still wearing my colors no matter what. I don't have to, there's nothing limiting me from saying, hey, if I can do it, you can too. I can't say to you guys, I made this mistake, it cost me 10 years of my life, don't do it. I can say, I joined this organization, I've lived it for over 13 years and counting, and this is how you can live it. It's not the most glamorous, man. You're not going to be out there popping bottles all the time, but once again, if you join for that kind of mindset and organization, man, you might as well not join, man. Because you're just leading yourself down those two paths, or three: hospital, jail, cemetery. Whereas I'm out here just trying to associate, trying to be like back in them old days, them old pictures, kind of like them old school social clubs, you know what I'm saying? Where you belong to something. You share something in common. I'm brothers with the brothers in Ecuador, Spain, Italy, all over the United States, because it's the black and gold that unites us all. So I might not know you, but I can always offer to help you. So long as you don't try to drag me down into no black abyss. I'm not out here trying to destroy anybody's life. I'm here trying to save them. But it's up to those who hear my words to actually put it into action and not just let it go through one ear and out the other. Because then you're going to fail. And a lot of people might think it's corny, but at the end of the day, hey, I'm still out here being free. But if you do something dumb and you're in jail, or you end up getting hurt, you're just going to remember, I'm still out here living free. Never been touched. You know what I'm saying? Never been in jail, never had handcuffs slapped on. Because, man, you got to bring positivity to this lifestyle, to this mindset. A lot of kids out here look up to all these rappers and stuff that are just not living that life, man. And even if you are living that lifestyle, you know it's not always fun, man. You always gotta be looking over your shoulder. Anyways, just wanted to talk about some of the things you face being a positive member in this lifestyle. You're expected, or you're wanted to show how hard you are by committing acts of violence, man. It ain't all about that. That's how people get dirt on you, and that's how people be snitching, and that's how you end up in jail. Your purpose is to be positive, to show kids, hey, get your education. You know what I'm saying? Thank the goodness I'm out here, college educated, with a steady career. Trying to figure out what the next 10 years looks like in terms of how I'm going to double, triple my income the right way. Because I want to see my kids grow up. You know what I'm saying? I want to see the people who listen to my words prosper as well. To say, hey, I heard your words back in the day, and because of you, since that day, never spent a day in jail. Didn't intentionally put myself in a position where I could have gotten caught with something and spend 10, 15, 20 years in jail. Associated with other like-minded individuals who kept each other out of trouble and helped each other grow. That's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's enough for today. ADR, this is King Black. I miss y'all. New videos coming soon, alright? ADR.